All right. It seems to be working. Let's see what we got here. That seems to be working. Awesome. All right, let's take our helmet off and drink something. What is this green thing right here? All right, I'm gonna have to fix it. Can I move it like that? There we go. Green thing fixed. So we have drank our thing. Put our helmet back on. Well.
Origin jump boards at your service. Core system operational.
Now, one thing I do need to do, which I haven't done yet. Ah, yes. See how that goes. Let there be light.
Quantum drive activated.
What do I want? See, that makes me look dead. That is okay. And that makes you look Mexican. Alright, we'll go somewhere in between. So I am going to try to do some drug running between the restock missions and then trying to get some commodities. So we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping to get a mule inside this thing today too.
Quantum drive deactivated.
All right. Let's check the missions. I keep accepting this mission and I keep dying when I start it. Alright. Bountiful Harvest to Jumptown. Jumptown to Brio's Breaker. Brio's Breaker to Grimhex. So that is what we're going to do.
Quantum drive deactivated. Quantum drive activated.
I'm just going to jibber jabber a little bit. This weekend, well, yesterday I did a whole bunch of stuff after work. Put some herbicide on the sticker plants. And got a new toolbox for my trailer tools. and swept up the driveway. Just busy work, but stuff that I needed to do. Later today, I'm going to go strap down the water tank inside the trailer, get it ready to go camping this winter. So that's been pretty good. All right, there's somebody here. Ooh, don't hit too hard. Sure. I'm just gonna be doing these boring missions, delivery, basically. This is Warwick. Nothing in his ship. All right. Not me trying to remember what key to leave my seat after using that same key for I don't even know how long. Let me go touch this. New mentions. Oh, I've been mentioned here. Nice. Alright. Okay, open. Oh my god, it's so cute. Look how cute it is. Alright, we gotta get our drug stuff. But let's see what they got here. Should have some distilled spirits here. Spirits, tree pollen, food waste. Just get on the high side of 4. Purchase. Got it. Let me go. Ooh. Oh. Well. I just gotta remember to put them into my ship when I leave. see what else I got here. Oh, hell yeah. All right. Got some guns. Maybe there's something in this back one. Ah. Oops. Okay. Let's try to. Got vehicles. Oh, I can't wait for the move all button. That'll be great. I cannot wait. Wait, did they shut all these doors are broken? Bitch, I wanted to put some weapons in the weapons lockers. Oh, that ship disappeared. I don't think he took off. And my goal is to line up this marker that I can't see and not hit the planet as I come in, which is always hard for me. Okay. All right, we need to stop the careening towards the planet deal.
Landing gear deployed. Engines inactive.
I just get 1% health damage from bumping my head into the door because it wouldn't open. And did it heal me again? Oh. No. Still fucked. The doors are bad. Is that the server? Why did my 90 just fall from the sky? Well, that sucks. At least I didn't have that happen to me. See, CIG have created a game where if you're using a keyboard and a mouse and you've been doing it for a while, you know, then you should be able to interact with things pretty naturally. Now, traditionally, I'm from Half-Life, so my use key was always E. So that does throw me off a little bit, but we have lean now, so I understand that we need Q and E for left and right lean. So that's really good that we have it anyways. So, I don't know. I think that we are approaching probably the best layout that we can get for keyboard and mouse. Now, I don't know if keyboard and mouse is the best controls for this game. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe gamepad is better for the player. I don't know, but you're a lot faster aiming with the mouse than you are with a gamepad. So, in a game where, you know, you're usually not shooting, and then when you are shooting, it's really important that you be fast and precise. Mouse is probably pretty good. I mean, VR would be alright, I guess, but the average person, they said during SitCon, spends 3 hours in this game per session. So we gotta have VR headsets that are comfortable to wear for 3 to 4 hours, I would say. And I would say, I don't know, me personally, I'm good for about 45 minutes to 90 minutes in VR. And then I've got to take a break. For many reasons. I don't have a very good VR headset. My headset is a Oculus Rift. Well, the one that I use the most is Oculus Rift. I have a Vive too, but I don't use it very much because it's kind of cumbersome to set up. It has a lot of cables and stuff, whereas the Rift is really quick to set up. That's its really strong point, is that it's really simple. Now, I think that Valve probably could have done a little bit of work and made it so that you could power the base stations by USB-C. Well, I mean, I know Valve didn't do it. I mean, HTC. But HTC, you know, used Valve's technology to kind of create the VR setup. I mean, it's their kind of deal. But nowadays, you definitely could have USB-C powered base stations, which means that you could get it all plugged into one computer instead of having 3 different power supplies for the VR setup. When you have to have 3 different power supplies for VR, you don't want to do it. That's another good thing about the Oculus, and I don't like Meta. I'm not shilling for Meta. I hate Meta. I hate Facebook. But there's no power supplies with the Oculus Rift. I just plug my my sensors and my headset into my external GPU, and then I plug a USB-C cable into my laptop. And, as Todd Howard would say, it just works. Now, the one thing I hate about it is that you need the Oculus software running, but it's understandable because it is a pretty complicated piece of hardware. And so, you end up having the Oculus software running, and you end up having the Steam VR software running, and the Steam VR software is doing much of the same thing of the Oculus, keeping track of the hardware and the boundaries and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know. I feel like, that Oculus had it right with their setup. Even though their headset doesn't track as good, it's not as good for room scale, and it's not as accurate. And I don't even think the screen was as good, honestly, although I'm pretty sure everybody used the same screens from the same manufacturers, but it doesn't even look as good, But because it is so simple to use, it has become my de facto VR headset for, especially mobile usage. But like, if I was gonna play Half-Life Alyx and I was gonna go and do all that, I would definitely play Half-Life Alyx on the Vive. I would make a point to go do it on the Vive. And that's what I've done. That's where I played it. But if I'm just gonna go and sit in virtual desktop and watch YouTube videos in a room and isolate myself from my surroundings, kind of like it's just a HMD, it's not like a room scale experience, I'm going to use a Rift, and I'm fortunate to have both of them. Now I do need to upgrade them to the next generation versions of them, but I'm waiting for the 3rd gen, honestly, because we had the Vive and the Rift, and before those were the development kit 1 and 2. And then we had the Vive Pro and the Index. And then I think there's another Rift 2 or something like that, but I don't even know because I don't like Meta. So I'm just waiting for... I don't even know how the other ones connect. I don't know if they have 3 power supplies too. But I'm waiting for a not Meta VR headset from a reputable manufacturer that is all USB-C based, basically. I don't even want HDMI anymore coming out of my headset. I mean, maybe make an adapter so people who want it can do that, but the one coming out of the headset needs to be USB-C and nothing else. If I can use an eGPU with USB-C and VR and all that stuff, then they could just do it with the VR headsets. So I haven't done any research into what the newer ones are like. Maybe they're like that, but that's the way it needs to be. But I'm kind of waiting for a paradigm shift in hardware too. So if we could get some just better computers. Now, I might revise that. I know that when I got this computer, and it was, that was probably 8 years ago, I'd say, that I got this computer. that it was great. You know, I couldn't want for anything. It played all the games. It still plays all the games. It's playing all the games right now, although I did get a GPU upgrade recently. It still played this game relatively okay. Maybe I gotta go back and think about it a little bit harder to see how bad it was with the 980 Ti, but it wasn't too much worse, honestly, as far as I remember. But I'm hoping, you know, with the new, we got this new GPU. We're gonna install it in our computer probably into next week, I guess, because I have a lot of bad shit happening next week that I don't even know how I'm gonna address it. But I ordered a new power supply because I think the power supply that I have may not be good enough. I think I might have some issues with it. Now it worked fine for the 6900 XT. Like it just plugged right back. It just plugged into the spot that the 980 was in. So that wasn't too bad. So it wasn't like an NVIDIA thing where there's like a new connector for that, I guess. But the CPU has like another 6 pins that I don't recognize on the motherboard, just off the top of my head. And then there's another 16 at the top where I'm not familiar with having that many power pins up there, or if I have the right modular connections to make it work. So, you know, my girlfriend's computer might have some spare cables, and they might work for the new power requirements. But my old one, I would have to go and look. I know exactly what the box looks like that has all the power cables in it for the modular thing, but I would have to go look for it in storage. And really, I don't think they're going to be there. I don't think I'm going to have state-of-the-art power cables for a new form factor in there. So ordered a new power supply. It was actually really inexpensive. I got an 800 watt platinum, and it was less than $200. And maybe that's just how power supplies are, because there's a part shortage on everything else, so they have a surplus of that stuff. So that's kind of how the supply and demand works for that stuff. Like if there's a shortage of one component, everything else starts getting cheaper because nobody's buying it because they can't. So anyways, we gotta take our drugs here. Hopefully there's nobody waiting for us. But yeah, like I was saying, maybe the new computer will make me think that we're kind of there yet for the technology that Star Citizen needs. But I don't know. Sorry, I'm just focused on trying not to lose my drugs here. Just gonna watch this guy, let him go. There's no time that it knows it's just more than when you're on camera on a live stream. I mean, I'm not even, no viewers here, but, you know, it's gonna be on my channel, and I keep fucking with my nose, and I cannot help it. I don't know if it's a nervous tick or something, but probably mess with my nose way too much, just in any given day. It's big. It's got a deviated septum, it's got a septum piercing, and so it's always got all kinds of weird feelings in it. All right. Where is Hex at? Always in the last place you look. I ate 2 bags of candy yesterday from Japan. And now I don't have any candy. And I don't want to go back to the Asian market because I will buy more candy. But I got a new butane stove because I broke the other one. Well, I didn't break it, but it's all bent up. So I wanted a new butane stove, and they're only like $30. They cost less than the groceries that you cook on it. So you might as well not have your pot slide off the stove because the pot holder's broken. So I got one of those. Didn't need any gas. I already had plenty of butane gas, so I just left that inside the trailer so I could keep using it. That is our backup cooking method if we don't have any electricity and we can't start the generator. It's also backup heat, I guess, but you don't want to do that because you'll suffocate yourself. But our main cooking apparatus is electric. It's just a hot plate, Cuisinart. It's actually the most sus thing ever. but until it like catches fire, I guess I'm gonna keep it because it has character. But the temperature knob on it, I'm sure, is a potentiometer. That potentiometer is always like red hot, so I don't know. It's very sus, and it makes lots of weird electrical smells. Nothing's ever happened to it, but maybe I should open it up and just make sure there's nothing out of place electrically inside. No scorch marks or anything. But keep using that one, but it could go out at any time. So I have a backup butane stove, which works on all of our pots and pans. So that should be good. Oh, I got new ramen too, and it's about time for me to eat it, because I'm hungry. I might actually go take a break when I finish this mission here, and go make some ramen. Well, make the ramen on my desk is what I want to do with camping cookware. So that is my goal. Cook on stream, but not really. You know, I come to this place so often and I never am at the right orientation or position for the hangars. And I know it's kind of intentional. This is one of those loading areas, kind of. Like where there's 90-degree bends so you can't see around the corners. So you're not exposed to too many polygons. So while I'm in this ship, come down here. We'll take a look at our cargo. Some spirits. I don't know if we can sell the spirits here, but some of the other stuff should sell. Vehicles. And now we'll have guns at Hex. This is the least interesting gameplay. I can't wait for Move All. Move All will change my life. And all I want to do is be able to select it and move all. Now, maybe this is kind of like, maybe they I mean, I'm sure they wanted to put a move all originally, but it's just hard because you got to do kind of a sort calculation and make sure. Those are the kinds of things that really hurt multiplayer games, those types of really simple algorithms that have to do a lot of processing really quick. But I know that they wanted it in, but not having it in makes moving your cargo a little mini game. 2D movement of inventory items, which is not a fun mini game though. So let's delete that mini game and replace it with a button, because we just want to resolve all with that conflict. Yes. God, it runs like ass in here. Now, Grim Hex has been expanded multiple times since its creation. Now, I do believe all of those expansions were originally intended. Like, I don't know about the hospital, but the racing area probably. The hangars, for sure, I'm sure. They intended, they just didn't know what they wanted it to look like. shit. Like I've never been here. No, the bartender's rioting. Did we just get less money than we paid for that shit? Oh, but we didn't sell it all. Okay. I have to come back. Lots of weapons, not so much armor, a little bit. Although technically, I should move all of my stuff from here to the station where I keep all my ships. Well, so